Hey everybody, it's TMIKA and I am here to share with you guys a couple little small projects that I want to create with you all. I'm doing pay it forward to some people, so you guys know I'm sending out racks and happy mail and just little pieces of scrappy love to just some it's not random, but people that I know. So what I'm doing today is, if you guys remember, I did the craft desk challenge, the 5-minute challenge that was very nerve-wracking. I made these little boxes. So I decided to make a few more of those little boxes and add embellishments to them and send them out as a pay it forward. So I just received a pay it forward from someone. It had 2 tassels in it, really cute tassels, and it's usually packed up in a business or a mailing envelope. So it's really inexpensive, and with a tiny little card, and you just send it, and then when you get one, you're supposed to send one out to someone else. So I'm gonna send 3 out, and it's inexpensive, just a couple bucks. Put it in a small little padded envelope and be on its way. Or mine is gonna go in a small padded envelope. Ideally, you're just supposed to stick it in like a letter and send it off. So you can fill it with a handmade embellishment or goodie or a purchase goodie. Totally up to you. So I'm going to make 3 of those today. Really quick video. Well, not quick video, but really quick projects. So before I start that, I want to share with you guys, there's a new ISSA Link Party winner for volume number 5. And then there's a new ISSA Link Party up. And here is the prize package for volume number 6. The recipient will receive this Maggie Holmes Flourish paper collection. You'll get the 6x8. It says 6x6 up here, but you'll get the 6x8 paper pad and really, really pretty papers. The 36 sheets in here. You'll get the 75-piece sticker collection from Flourish, as well as the puffy stickers. You'll get 6 of those, and then a 40-piece ephemera pack, all from the Flourish collection. So if you participate in volume number 6 and you're the winner, this is what you will receive. Be sure to check that same link that I'll have down below to see if you're the winner for volume number 5. So thank you guys all so much for your support and showing. You guys are really coming through. All of you guys are supporting each other. So I did a check a couple days ago to see if, you know, what the viewers were, even if you didn't participate, to see how many people clicked on the link, and the least amount of views were 937. So one ISSA Link Party got 937. Everything else is over 1,200. So if you, I'm only saying that, not my website, but I'm only saying those numbers to say that people, if you're not participating, they're still checking out whoever, you know, participated. They're still checking those out. So if you're new to crafting, this is a good way to get your channel out or your Instagram out or whatever it is that you're doing. You're doing a video response. People are looking and checking for what somebody else did. So it's just a good way. It doesn't, you have this, most of the stuff you have at home. You don't have to swap anything. You know, it's an easy game to play. So participate in the ISSA Link Party. The link will be down below for all of the information that you need. All right, let's get started with those cute little boxes. So I'm going to start out with some white heavyweight cardstock, and since I'm making 3 boxes, I'm going to cut down 3 pieces of cardstock. This is 110-pound weight. I get this from Michael's, and it's a really sturdy cardstock. So I'm going to cut 3 of them down to 5x5. And, or not 3, 6 down to 5x5, because I'll need a top and a bottom. And then we're going to make 1 box here today, although I did it in craft challenge. This is not going to be under so much stress. So you want to cut out 6 pieces. Well, if you're making 3, you only need 2 per box, but I'm going to cut out 6. So you need to cut out 2 pieces of cardstock at 5x5. All right, grab your scoreboard and score both of those pieces that you cut out at 5x5 on the 1-inch mark all the way around. So you'll need to do that for both pieces. All right, once you've scored your pieces, you want to go ahead and you're going to cut down 2 of these flaps. So this little box, we're going to cut on the score mark to the score mark. And we're going to do the same thing here, on the score mark to the score mark. And flip it to the opposite side and do the same thing. And you want to do that to both of these pieces. All right, go ahead and give those a quick press with your bone folder all the way around. All right, once you're done with that, you want to cut out, excuse me, 2 of the squares. And cut out 2 of the squares on the same side. So whatever side you do it on, cut out the opposite. Okay, and the other side, we're going to cut the tiny little square at an angle for the remaining pieces. And then we're just going to glue these together, just like that. Fold that in, push that up, and glue it. That's the one, that's the top. And then we're going to do the bottom. This time we're not going to cut off the flaps. We're going to leave all the flaps on. Cut them all at an angle, starting from the top of the score mark to the bottom of the box, just like this. And then now we're just going to put all of these together to make the box. All right, we have the box put together. Now we're going to take this last little flap that we left out, and we're just going to put some hot glue in there and connect that flap, this here, to a piece of the box, a corner of the box. I'm going to add glue to the back here. And I'm going to add this piece inside the box. There we go. Easy peasy. Now if you want to, you could take a little circle punch and punch a little hole right here so the recipient's able to nab it a little bit better. All right, really cute. So I am going to use this Mente paper collection, 6x6, and I did a haul on this. Really pretty paper. I'm gonna cut out, or I've already cut out, a portion of the paper that I want to use for the box. Let me try to find the piece that I use. I used this piece here, and I really liked the little collages on here. So I have pulled out some things because this paper is kind of a vintage. I'm going to use stuff like that. All right, I have my little piece of paper cut out here, and the top of the box is 3x3. So I just cut this down to size so it can fit on top of the box. Nice and neat, and feel free to cover the inside and outside and the sides, totally up to you. And I'm just gonna, I cut this down to fit the exact size of the box. So cute, super cute. All right, and then I'm using one of the sheets here. I'm gonna cut out this really cute little clock. There's a clock already on there, but I want to add another little cut. So another little clock. So I'm just going to carefully maneuver my way around this and cut this clock out and add it to my box. I'm also going to use some of these postage stamps, clear acetate stamped postage stamps. This was gifted in one of the swaps, gifted and created by Tanya Lee Designs, and she's on Facebook as that, Tanya Lee Designs, L-E-I-G-H. You can find her. Look how cute these little acetate pieces are. So I thought that was really adorable, and I think that'll fit perfectly, like tucked behind. I'm actually gonna just cut this down just a little bit so we can see just the postage part. I like this lace here. I'm gonna lay it down first and then you can figure it out, because I got a bunch of little elements over here. Some handmade flowers, and I got these in, oh my gosh, I can't remember her name. These came in a, excuse me, a rack. If I find a video, I'll put it down below. But she made a bunch of these flowers for me. They're so pretty. And then I got a little heart. All right, let's see how this is going to work here. Lay this down. This is a little applique. A little heart applique. I don't want to cover up all of the elements on the box. I like these little filigrees. They are cute. All right, I got some glue on the bottom of here. I'm gonna slide that right underneath. I can poke out a little bit. Cute little flower. And then this came with another little flower from the same person. There. I have a little paper flower here. Okay. I just kind of had to see it. I had to see it play out first. I have this little one from my stash. Oh, that's gonna go perfect right there. I've been playing Alicia Keys in my car on the way to work, and I just can't get it out of my head. Oh, that's cute. But I'm gonna put this on a dimensional so it can pop up. Where did it go? There we go. And I don't know where this heart. I think this is actually from. Yeah, it's from Prima Zelatile. This little chipboard piece. Yeah, that's cute. A nice little collage. I have some of these little wire sticks. Yep, that's gonna go. Not wire sticks. I don't know what these call. Pearl sprays. It's gonna go right in there. Let's see. And then I've been making these little from my stamp set, the Gabi stamp set that I got from scrapbook.com. I've been making these little pieces here. I showed you guys in a previous video. I don't know what this frog is in my throat, but I just can't get rid of it. But this one says create, and Tanya Coleman really inspired me. She said she got it from my channel, but again, I don't remember, but I started doing it myself after I found the stamp set. And it's just a great way when you scan and I put it into the silhouette, you can size it to what you want and you just layer them. Create. Ah, that is so cute. Look how quickly that box came together. Super pretty. So I'm going to, that's going to stay there. And then I have this cute little doily that I'm going to lay at the bottom. And for my embellishments, I'm going to make a flower. And I'm going to use this bit of lace. Where's my, I'm going to punch a little hole in this scrap piece of paper here. I'm going to use that bit of lace and this little applique too. And just make a cute little flower. Old school flower. With the hot glue gun. So how do we do that? Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, put the glue in the middle. And is there a front side here? Not really. Alright. Just gonna put that right there. Smack dab. Nope, that's not right. We're gonna put it on the edge. Now I remember. Took a while. I put the glue on the edge of the circle, and you kind of bunch your flower, fold your flower up, and bunch it together. So I'm going to put a little piece at the front to fold it and pinch it and hold it. A piece on the circle, lay it, pinch it and hold it down, kind of going back and forth like an accordion. And there. If you put enough glue on it, you have enough to lay it down, and then it'll squeeze through and you can fold it over as well. Lay it down, pinch it. Am I going to make 2 rows or 1? I think I'll just stick to 1. So I don't want this to be too big. I'll stick to 1 and I'll make a couple, or maybe 2 or 3 can fit in here in this box. Okay, and then I'm going to cut off this extra. And then this little piece I'm going to adhere back down on itself. That's going to go away right there. Old school lace flower. Cute. And then this is just going to sit right on top. I'm going to cut off as much as this overage as I can. Now I'm just going to add some hot glue to the back and add this to that flower. Cute. Cute, cute. And I'm going to take this pearl out. Now that it's attached, I'm going to take this off. All right. And I'm going to glue it down to the center. There we go. Really, really cute. Can you see that? Really, really cute flower. Adorable. And then that's the back. All right, I'm gonna make 1 or 2 more of these, depending on how many can fit in the box, and I'll be back. All right, 3 of these are so adorable. Look at them. They are so pretty. So 2 fit nicely in here. Just like I said, a cute little thing to give, but I made 3, so I'm going to try to stack them and put them in there just like that. Kind of like a layered tri-layer there. So pretty. And I'm going to close this box up. And there we go. That is the first box. Really, really cool. You can put it inside of a little, wrap it up with a little clear bag. And you can put this inside a little envelope, padded envelope, and you're good to go. So we're going to put this away, and I'm going to work on the other ones. Okay, so for this next one, we're going to play with a little bit of vellum. I'm going to cut this 8.5 by 11 sheet down to 1.5 by 11. I'm going to cut the edge with this punch here, a little border here, and I'm going to do this all the way down to make like a cute little design at the end of like the rosette. All right, now I'm going to, that's all punched out. I'm going to score this at every, let's see, I think I'm going to do every 1/4 inch, starting from the beginning to the end. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be back. All right, I got that all scored, and I'm just going to accordion fold it back and forth until I get to the end. So this may take a bit, so I'll be back. All right, I got it all folded, and this is a little larger than what I'd like it to be. So I'm going to cut it down to a 1/2 inch. I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch off, making the original measurement 1 inch instead of 1.5. I'm just gonna like just randomly cut a little bit off, making it about 1 inch. All right, and then I'm going to adhere the ends together with some hot glue. All right. And then fold those in just like so. Yeah, that's how I want it. All right, so I'm going to cut, I just need a scrap sheet of paper so that I can make a little base for this rosette to sit on. So I'm going to add some hot glue to the middle and lay this on top and bring it together. I'm going to add another little piece to the top. Kind of stabilize it a little bit. Cute. Cute little fluffy rosette. Adorable. I love the punch edges. And then I'm going to take a punch. I'm going to take this punch, decorative floral punch, and I'm going to use some yellow cardstock, not cardstock, yellow vellum. This came in that same pack. I'm going to punch out like a little decorative circle. And then I have some Maggie Holmes, is this Maggie Holmes? Some thickers. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. And then I'm going to use some stickers that I have left over. I don't know what collection this is, guys. It's just some stickers that I'm going to use. Let's see. Wrap this around my finger a few times. I'm going to put a little dot of glue here in the middle. I'm going to lay this down. Smack dab in the middle. My glue gun is low temp, in case you guys are wondering why I'm able to just clock my finger on top. And I'm going to cut off all these extra little ribbons that did, or threads that didn't make the oval cut. We're going to do the thinking of you. It already has a dimensional on the bottom, so I'll just put that like right there. I am going to make, I'm going to make one or two, maybe two more of these, keep it all even, and then I'll be back. All right, I made this one. It says happy day, and then this one says hello, and of course the thinking of you. These are so cute. So I'm gonna put, I forgot to put a dimensional on the one we made here, so I'm gonna put that right on the back so the recipient can just pop it on something. So now let's get to the box. All right, so I got the box put together, and I'm going to use this sheet of paper. It's from one of the Maggie Holmes collections, and I'm going to cut it down to 3 by 3, and then I'm going to actually let's see here. So I want this to be pretty sturdy. I'm going to cut another piece, because that's a thin piece of paper, but I'm going to cut another piece down in this heavyweight cardstock, only because I want to make a little shaker. So I'm just going to lay this piece right on top. So I have some tulle that I'm going to use. Just cut off a little chunk here. I got that tulle from Michael's, and I'm just going to make a little shaker here. So I'm going to flip that over. I'm doing this as I go, guys, so just bear with me. I knew that I wanted to make a shaker, but I didn't know how for sure I was going to do that. So I'm just going to add hot glue to the side of this. Just make sure it's on there really well. I would suggest using like a glue gun mitt or something. Kids, don't try this at home. It's not hot, nor for me at least. Maybe I've lost all of my senses in my fingers, but it's not hot. This is a low temp. Well, it does get on high, but I have it pretty low. All right, I'm just gluing all 3 of the corners so far. I'm going to cut off this extra. It's all the way around. Leave yourself that last opening. Don't cut that off, because we only did 3 sides. And then I'm going to add some shaker bits. I'm going to add a little bit more. Yeah, that should do it. And then we're going to close this up. How cute that is. I love it. And then I have just a little pack. I wanted to put like a sentiment on there or something. Maybe I'll do a frame. I don't want to block the sequence, really. I just need a tiny little sentiment. Oh, you know what? I can use my little words. I have happy here. So what I'm going to do with this, so that it doesn't mess up the sequence, I think I'm going to put this on a dimensional. I'm going to cut it in half. Put one here, although the back of this chipboard is sticky. I don't need to put glue on it. I'm going to put glue on this though. But I'm going to get the sequence out the way. I got hot glue on the back of both, so I'm going to put it right there on one side. I'm just holding that one side down. And then I'll get the sequins out the way on this side. Move, buddies. And then put that down there. That way it can still flow freely. All right. Cute. It's adorable. Okay, let's get back to this here. And then I'm going to put this up on the dimensional. And then we have our word happy that I made. It's going to go, I'll put that right there. I need it to go here somewhere. And that's where it will go. That's where it's stuck to. Cute. I'm going along the side still of that where I put the previous glue, just to reinforce it. Put it right on top. Cute! I love it! Let's get a little piece of paper on the inside here. I don't want to have to shove this piece in there. At the bottom. I wish I had some stripe paper to put in here, but that's okay. Cute little embellishments again. Aren't they adorable? Boom and done. All right, let's do the third box. So I've already got my box prepped, and then I already have punched my hole under here. I'm going to be using Shabby Chic paper this time, and I got this from online. It's a Shabby Chic paper. I've used this in another project before. I'll put that down below. It's a very pretty paper. So I picked out a couple pieces here, and I'm going to do my favorites, or some of my favorites. I do hearts too, is the clothespins. So I'm going to make just a quick set of clothespins, and I'm using this art glitter glue that I get from Amazon. I love this wet glue. And I'm using that little container that it comes in, also comes from Amazon. I buy like the sets just in case I can have, you know, one in this little pouch that I take to work and one in this little thing on a go. So they're quite I like the fine tip point. So I just added the little glue on one side. I'm going to cut off just around it. I'm going to use my bone folder to kind of help it along. And then while that's drying, I'm going to do the other side. These are really easy to make. Clothespins this size you can get at Michael's. You can get them. You can get these just about anywhere. I like these little thick chunky ones. You can even, if you want to go an extra step, is drill a little hole or punch a little hole at the top and put a little charm at the tip. So that way when the recipient gets it, it'll be even more fancy. And they can use these clothespins on a card, or they can use it to decorate or close a treat bag or something like that. So already ready for them to use. So I do have a tutorial on how I make these clothespins or alter these clothespins. I've done them so many times. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen them, but I'll link them below if I can. Yeah, I'll link them below. And I usually do them with hearts. That's my favorite thing to do. So cute with like a heart sitting on top. Oh, I love those. So all I'm doing is cutting off the extra around the edges of the clothespin. I did the front and the back. Make sure that's on there. I'm going to close this bottle. This bottle comes with a closure, little rubber closure piece, but it's easier for me to stick a pin in the top than to be doing that back and forth. So this is the little corner piece that I chose to decorate the front of my box. I think I'm going to put it at the top there. And of course the box dimensions, the area is 3 by 3. So I just cut this down a tad bit shorter, so like 2 7/8 square. That goes on there. And then I'm actually going to do one on the inside. And I've already cut the paper out too, so it doesn't make sense to not decorate the inside. That part is done. Okay, so we'll come back to that. And then these are from my stash, these little flowers. I get flowers from everywhere. I used to get them from one particular place, but they left a horrible taste in my mouth, so I don't get them anymore from there. Nor do I mention it. So that's that. And then I have these flowers, and I need I'll use this white one too. Kind of balance out the color palette here. And I cut them off short, and then I just fold that stem over so it can kind of keep, in case that stem is holding the rest of the flower together. I never want to cut it all the way off to the bottom, because then the flower will fall apart on you. So what I'm doing, I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to this leaf, and I'm going to put it up here, making sure that the little metal part is center on this clothespin, because I don't want the whole leaf. I just really want that pointed part to stick out of my flowers. On my flowers, see? See if you can see. You may not. It's too bright, but it's right up here. So I'm just gonna start layering these flowers on. And I got the open mouth facing down. And I'm just gonna put the white one there. I'm gonna offset it with this pink one. These are the smallest flowers that I have. I mean, I'm sure you can find some even smaller ones to decorate this clothespin, but I like a chunky clothespin. I do, and I'll put this little green one right there. This little set came in order. This little flower set, really tiny flowers, came as a gift, and from an Etsy shop that I purchased. I did a haul on, but I can't remember. Oh, Lace Boutique. That's what it came from. So that's that. That's all done. I'm gonna add some stickles. Got my little case. I'm gonna use crystal stickles. I love these. I love using stickles as an extra cute little shine. Whoops. And I just love that case. Look how quick this stuff, I don't have to hit it or anything. It's just, the stuff is just ready to go. That was one of my best purchases. So I got that color case from scrapbook.com. I did a video on it too. I'll link it. Okay, let's put that back. And then there we go. Oh, little glue string. Look how stinking cute that is. So I'm going to make 2 more with the other clothespins, and I'll be back to decorate the box. Okay, so I have the other 2 clothespins, and look how cute they are. So stinking pretty. So the stickles are on there. They're drying. So I cut a piece of paper down to 3 by 2, or a little bit shorter than 3, and then fold it in half. Of course, I didn't do that accurately. I'm cut off the extra. This really needs to be about 1 inch by 2 7/8 folded over, so we can attach the clothespins, and they can sit nicely. Well, that didn't go well. And they can sit nicely inside the box. So I'm just going to attach them on here. Cute! It's so pretty. Ta-da! Super pretty. Easy peasy. And then they can go right inside. Ah, that looks beautiful. All right. That's done. So as for the outside, I have this deconstructed tag that came to me. It was a really pretty tag packaging, and I told you I use my packaging. So this actually came from someone else, but I've taken off some of the components of that tag, and I'm going to use it on this box. And I'm going to use these flowers too. And I've cut them off already. Okay, so it's going to be really easy. I'm going to add some hot glue to the back of this. It says, "No beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart." And it's actually from the Prima Havana collection. Alright, and then this cute little bow. I'm going to add some hot glue too, and put that right there. get these puffed up. This is so pretty. And then I'm gonna add, which stickles did I use? Crystal. I'm gonna add some more. I'm gonna add some stickles to this little flower up here. Give that some shine and kind of match the inside of the other flowers. Put that there. And open them up a little bit. Let's move that over a smidge. I'll dazzle these. All right, that is the end of this one. Look how cute that is with the beautiful clothespins in there. And then let's not forget box number 2 with the sequence shaker. Cute. And then on the inside we have those beautiful little rosette embellishments. And then of course box number 1, this vintage chic box. Super cute with those gorgeous lace flower bits. So that's it. These were very easy to put together. You guys can see, quick project to pay it forward. I really would like it if you guys leave a comment and let me know what you guys think. If you try these, tag me on Instagram, Facebook, what have you, and like the video if you like it. Check the links in the video description box for all the things that I mentioned. I would link below, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.